Hey everybody, and what is going on? It's Wednesday again, and welcome back to the stream. Now, I know the original plan was to be continuing Resident Evil 2 tonight, and we will still come back to that. However, I've been just in such a reliving the glory days phase right now. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Hey Mickey Jams, hey Joker. How are you guys? Yeah, I've been reliving the glory days, enjoying competitive battling again, and I've been doing that a lot right now. So it's been a ton of fun, and we're jumping back into Pokemon Champions to do some ranked doubles tonight. Or at least mostly ranked, unless we're testing teams, but there's a few I've been working with. And yeah, we'll hop back into our game here to get started on that. Let me just see, I got a reward here. Nice. Okay, so if we go to our box, last time, if you did catch this last time, we had, it was launch day. There were issues with Pokemon Home, so it was harder to bring in your own Pokemon. And through a combination of, like, I was able to recruit quite a few Pokemon from this game, but I also did bring a bunch from Pokemon Home. So we definitely have more at our disposal here now, and we've made a couple of different teams, which have been pretty fun. You know, I'm still kind of fine-tuning them as we go. This latest team I made here, which is titled Shandy, it revolves around primarily Chandelure, because that's one of my favorite Pokemon. I wanted to make a team around it. And there's a few pieces of it that I think work really well, and there's others that I've had mixed results with, so I'm still kind of fine-tuning as I go. I recently added in this Chaldean form Tauros, which is like a fighting and water type. And with the weather condition I'm using, I don't know. It's hard to say how well it'll work, but it was something I wanted to try because I wanted a physical backer. But anyway, we'll get into more of the details of those teams. To start with, I'm going to use the Rainwinds team. So for anyone who doesn't know, when you're building teams, usually there's a number of ways you can do it, but there's often either a central Pokemon or central theme or idea that you're kind of like building around, and then it's a matter of having sort of your key pieces, your key Pokemon, and then you'll have, like, you know, some supporters and some kind of additional attackers, or, you know, Pokemon that can maybe do a little bit of both type of thing. So you sort of work it out that way. So this team involves using Politoed here, who has an ability called Drizzle, and that creates rain. And when it's raining, that allows me to have higher accuracy with moves like Thunder, which Ampharos has, or even with moves like Hurricane, which Volcarona has. So there's different benefits to that. It also weakens fire attacks, which is good because I have fire vulnerability with Decidueye and with Skarmory. So there's a few different reasons for it. And then the wind part of it, Skarmory here has a move called Tailwind, which can help which gives your team additional speed, which is nice. It's not always something I can use depending on the situation, but I try to. So we can do some matches with that. I've been trying to work my way through Great Ball rank, and it has been hard to get out of it. So I don't know, we'll see how this goes. You kind of start at like rank 4 and work your way up, so we're in rank 1. So if I get through this, then we'll move into Ultra Ball tier. Which then goes to Master Ball tier, which then goes to, I think, Champion tier. So it's not necessarily an easy path to get there, because for the most part, most things in Pokemon tier and even early Great Ball tier were not too bad, but now I'm slowly starting to see more meta teams. So these guys, they have an Incineroar. That's a very commonly used Pokemon and very notoriously annoying to deal with. Otherwise, lots of their choices are a little different. They have a Gengar, which leads me to believe it could be a Mega Gengar, which spells trouble for me. So I want to get some Rain with Politoed, try to set up Tailwind for speed support, and then Ampharos could be capable of doing some cool things here. And so could Volcarona, so we'll see. Gonna be interesting. But how's everybody's night going so far? Anything fun happening in your worlds? So you can see here that drizzle starts right away. Now it's raining. What I will try to do here to start, I think, is play an Icy Wind, which isn't super powerful, but it hits both opposing teammates and it lowers their speed. And then I will try to set up a Tailwind here with Skarmory, I hope. So there's the Mega Gengar. This might be a Perish Trap team, which is bad for me. You'll see what that means in a sec if that's what they do. That hurt quite a bit more than I expected. Quite a bit more than I expected. But now Skarmory is pretty fast. We've got Tailwind, so that helps give us some more speed. And then I can lower, well, I can at least lower Morpeko's speed a little bit. Switching to his alternate form. So, at this point, I'm going to try to just hit Gengar hard to break the substitute. What can I do here with, there's not a lot I can hit Morpeko with that it, actually, hang on. Let's swap this around maybe. Yes, do that. Maybe go for an Iron Head on Gengar on the substitute. See what happens here. So now we're able to attack first that time. We hit the substitute. It broke. That's good. It's still pretty fast with Aura Wheel, so that's bad news for Skarmory. Politoed has a move called Weather Ball. If we survive, he's pretty bulky. Oh, but we got the special defense lowered. That sucks. He has a move called Weather Ball, which takes on the form of... Oh, that's a one-hit. Nice. Takes on the form of whatever weather's happening, so it becomes a water-type move in this instance. I'm going to get Ampharos out here. Now the problem with this Mega Gengar on the field is it has an ability called Shadow Tag, which prevents me from switching out. So that is rather annoying. What I'm going to hopefully do, I'm going to try to boost my Ampharos a little bit. Mega Evolve, do I want to? No. Mega Evolve. Go into a Thunder. I want to just hit this Gengar as hard as I can. So, Politoed's using Helping Hand, which boosts Ampharos's speed. Oh, but then Sableye fakes me out, so that really sucks. I did not read that well at all. That sucks a lot. Okay. Try something else. Weather Ball. Dazzling Gleam to hit both of them. Stabilize protecting. So Dazzling Gleam is not going to hit it, which does suck. Oh, they both protect it, actually. So they're kind of trying to stall out my Tailwind and Rain. Because by doing that, then any advantages I have... so Tailwind just ended. So now I no longer have that speed advantage I had before. Which really does suck a lot. However, Helping Hand is a move that's still... What was disabled? Oh, Dazzling Gleam? Okay. I can live with that. I'm gonna lose Politoed here, which definitely sucks. Okay, we took Mega Gengar out with a Thunder, though. That's good. There's their Incineroar. So that is definitely unfortunate for me. I don't know. Incineroar is gonna fake out somebody. I just don't know who yet. Oh yeah, that's still disabled. We'll go for Dragon Pulse on Incineroar, but I don't know. We're gonna get... I wasn't sure who was gonna get faked out. Had a feeling. So, okay. I'm getting Encored, which means I'm forced to use the same move over and over. Which is Thunder. And we almost took out Sableye, but the downside of being forced to use Thunder is that without the Rain, it only has 70% accuracy. So I thankfully hit that time, which is nice and unexpected. But yeah. We'll see if we can get Bug Buzz on Incineroar. We're forced to use Thunder, so we'll just keep trying for Thunder again. Yeah, on Sableye. It's protecting, so it's staying alive. That's okay. Bug Buzz. A decent hit. So was that. This time I'm gonna switch things. Oh wait, what's happening? Oh yeah, I can't use that. Okay, okay. This time I'm going to attack Sableye with Volcarona. Go for our Thunder again, but on Incineroar. If we're lucky, maybe we'll get a hit again, but I wouldn't bank on it. Disable. What are they disabling? Bug Buzz? Okay. The good news is Sableye is out of the picture now. My special attack went up. Another Throat Chop. Thunder hits. In an unexpected turn. Okay, my Encore is over. And they forfeit. So we pulled off a win. I will admit, we got pretty lucky there with landing multiple Thunders, because even though it's 70% accuracy, I miss with that pretty often. So glad we got the win, but there was definitely some luck there. That was a good battle. It could have gone either way at the end, and it didn't look good for me, but I had a few lucky moments, so. Okay, another battle's going. I gotta grab my little sody pop. Okay, so here we have yet another Incineroar. You'll get used to seeing that a lot tonight. And there is Tyranitar and an Escadrille. So there's kind of the more Sandstorm kind of things going on here, which may or may not be good for me. But I'm thinking I will still lead with my initial combo because it's pretty decent against most of these things. And then I do have to watch out for that Rotom. And then who else do we want here? Maybe how much will fighting help me? Not as much as I'd want. Let's get maybe Goodra and Volcarona again. So slight change up. We'll leave Ampharos out on this one. See what happens. Okay, Nem. So Tyranitar, Escadrille. So probably Tyranitar is faster, which is good, because it'll kick up Sandstorm, but then I will pick up Drizzle and make it rain. So that's actually quite nice. And then my hope here, both of these guys can be a real pain. I will try to hit Escadrille. And I think let's just Mega Evolve Skarmory right away and go for Tyranitar. They might... Oh yeah, it's going to be Mega Tyranitar too, so... we'll go toe-to-toe, Mega to Mega. Oh, but now it kicks up Sandstorm again. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Now the Weather Ball I chose for Politoed is going to be a ground-type move instead of a water-type move. So this Tyranitar is stacking up to do some damage. We got a pretty solid hit with Iron Head though, honestly. Weather Ball, at least it's part Steel type, so I think it'll do not really a lot. Not really a lot. Okay. We're going to swap out into Goodra. The good news is, since Skarmory and Goodra are both part Steel type, they actually don't get damaged by Sandstorm. However, it is still not a fun thing to contend with. Is that Tyranitar going to protect? It might. But I want to still maybe try to go for a hit anyway. Rock Slide, so that shouldn't do too much there. Hopefully we don't flinch. Fire Punch. Oh, that took out Skarmory. Oh, that sucked a lot. That sucks a lot. However, I'm going to send Politoed back out, and we can once again make it rain. So maybe... Mud Shot to lower some speed here. And then Weather Ball, I want to try to deal with that Tyranitar. Oh, it killed me with knockoff. That sucks. Oof, this is hurting a lot. Oh man, ouch. Excadrill is so powerful. Well, at this point, they still have all 4 of their Pokemon, so... it's probably pretty fair to say that I am toast. If I maybe had gotten a Tailwind off, that might have helped me, but that'll wreck me. I'm super weak to rock. That's it, guys. That's it. Every time I get within 1 battle of advancing to Ultra Ball rank, this is what happens. A tough break. Okay, I'm gonna swap up teams. Yeah, Tyranitar is a great Pokemon. I do like it too. I hate battling against it, but I do love it as a Pokemon. Let's see if we can do anything here this time. So... oh look, another Incineroar, and we have... yeah, lots of pretty... I mean, we're fighting some similar obstacles as before. So we'll see how that goes. To be honest, I don't know. I'm gonna start with Whimsy here. And I'm not sure how helpful Chandelure will be here, unfortunately. So let's go Whimsy and Tauros to start. And then maybe Dragonite and ooh, tricky to decide. Maybe Snorlax. We'll see how that goes. I think on my Rain team there's a few movesets I want to tweak a little bit. Okay, so Tauros gets the Intimidate, which is good. That helps to weaken their attack a bit. Whimsicott's going to change the weather to sunny weather. I'm going for a big hit on Tyranitar. Ah, it protected, okay. I should have expected it to. Prediction fail. But we changed the sunlight. Close combat's not going to do anything. This is going to hurt. However, we did survive. And this will probably be the end of Whimsicott, but we will throw up a Tailwind for a bit more speed. We'll see what they do. They might swap Tyranitar, probably. I'm still going for close combat anyway. They'll switch it to a ghost type probably. And again, this is me just being bad at predicting things. The close combat will not do anything to Sinistcha. That's okay. It is sunny right now, so we can go for big hit on Excadrill. I'm going to protect on Tauros just to see what Sinistcha is planning to do. Sandstorm is back in play, unfortunately. So now Solar Beam actually has to charge up, which really sucks, because if it was sunny, it would just attack on the first try. So they are absolutely reading me like a book here. None of these moves are all that effective. I guess I'll go for a hit on Sinistcha, because I am expecting... Wait, what happened with Whimsy? Did I not get to choose a move? Did I already choose a move? I'm confused. Well, now I don't get to set up Sunny Day at all, so that sucks. I was not expecting... Oh, this all sucks a lot. Actually, okay, hang on. Tauros, or not Tauros, Snorlax. Snorlax is capable of Sunny Day, so we can still try to change the weather around a bit here. I don't know what Tyranitar is going to do. Probably Protect again, which I hate so much. Oh, it's Mega. Going Mega. Rage Powder, so it's drawing all the attention to itself. This is a good team. This team is a team I don't have a really great way to deal with. I have to deal with that Sinistcha, but I don't think I can. Hang on a minute, that won't work. Trying something a little risky here. Okay, so Encore, I'm forcing it to use Rage Powder. Oh, of course. Dragonite's not going to avoid it, and we might die. Maybe not. Okay. We'll protect with Snorlax for now. Go for as big of a hit as we can. Oh, I guess it's going to go for Sinistcha, but if we can deal with it, I mean, that's a good thing. Hit me again. We died. I don't have any good counters for Sinistcha, so this is unfortunately a forfeit. Dang. Not doing so hot tonight, guys. But that's the joy of getting into higher ranks. We can watch our rank slowly plummet. Let's try another one though. Let me just quickly grab my beverage. We're not sponsored by Coca-Cola here, but okay, this team. Hey, no Incineroar, that's fun. They do have some other annoyances. However, our use of fire could be good here. Could be good. If you make it sound that good, yeah. We'll run Whimsy at the front again and Chandelure. And I think let's get Dunfisk in the back. And I think Dragonite as well. Dragonite will not be used as a Mega in this case, but still a great Pokemon in its own right. So they're leading with Cloud9, so there is no weather there. We cannot run weather. However, we can still try to run Tailwind, except I think Altaria might also try to run a Tailwind. For now, I'm going to... I'll Mega Evolve, but I'm going to protect the first turn just to see what they're maybe trying to do. Going for Dragon Claw on Chandelure. Okay. see if we can do anything with that. Small hit, but a hit nonetheless. Pretty good hit, but not quite enough. Unfortunately, Arcanine is pretty tanky. Okay, Altaria tried Dragon Claw on Whimsicott. That's interesting. An interesting twist of events. We'll go for a Heat Wave here. Won't be very effective on Arcanine, but it hits both of them, which is good. And I'm hoping that with the little health Arcanine has left, we can still get enough to finish them. Yes, they're both down. So that's good. I do question if this is a bot match, because this happens sometimes. Trying to do a dragon move on Whimsicott is surprising, Okay, so I'm going to throw up Sunny Day now. That boosts fire moves. And then Heat Wave can hit quite hard. And we should, I think, still have pretty good speed right now with Tailwind. Boom, wrecked. And that's the game. And, you know, when this works, and you get Chandelure set up, it can be very powerful, as you see. I'll just tell myself that wasn't a bot match so that I can still relish in the victory. Here we go. Let's get hyped for this, guys. Hype. Okay, we've got some, we've got Incineroar, Whimsicott. This is a very, classic meta team right here, so this means it'll be difficult. This means it'll be very difficult. Do I want to lead? They're probably going to lead with Whimsicott, so do I want to lead with Whimsicott? I don't know. That is tough to determine, honestly. We maybe still will, and then I will also put, I think Boros out there? Question mark? Dragonite as well. I don't think Chandelure will help me as much as I want here. Well, maybe. No, you know what? Maybe. It's possible. Okay, I guess that's what we're picking anyway. Because we ran out of time. Here we go. A little bit scared, but let's get out there.
Hello there.
This is the battle of the Whimsies. Let's give myself a Tailwind to start, hopefully. As chances are that Charizard is going to become a Charizard Y and use Drought, which creates sunlight anyway, so... And I like sunlight on my team as well. So that kind of works both ways. There it is, Charizard Y. It's going to activate Drought. So then we have sunlight. The problem is it does make my water attack weaker on my Tauros, but that's okay. Haunting, so it's forcing me to use attacking moves, which is fine at this point because the sun is up and my Tailwind is up, and that's all I really needed. Charizard's gonna Solar Beam though, so that does suck. Will we survive it? No, we will not. Who do we want to use here? Go with Chandelure. I don't know if I will Mega Evolve it quite yet. But we still do have... Okay, they're gonna Tailwind as well. Cool. Charizard's also using Heat Wave, Flash Fire on Chandelure, so I'm glad I didn't Mega Evolve, and then I can take it out with the Heat Wave. Flash Fire basically just boosts me. My speed, I think? Or no, it just boosts the power of my fire moves. And that's why we hit a lot harder with Heat Wave there. But now they are sending out Garchomp, so that is a problem. Let's protect for now. See what they're gonna do. Rock Slide, okay. Fire Claw, that does hurt. Okay, so it's gonna come down to this. Who do I want to Mega Evolve? I think Dragonite. Let's see if we can deal with this Garchomp. And here we're just going to go for a Heat Wave again, try to hit everybody. We're taking a risk. Rock Slide, it'll hurt, but I think we can survive one for sure. We survived it. That was a critical hit, which really sucks. Oh, and we're paralyzed. Oh, please still be able to attack. Heat Wave. So that deals with Sneasler. That's really good. Come on, please don't miss. No! That probably just lost me the game. Can try to extreme speed for another little hit here. But that sucks. I think Rock Slide, unless Rock Slide misses, not likely. Got another small hit. There's the rock slide. It hit us both, so that's it. Oh, so close. If that Draco Meteor had not missed, we would have won. I took a risk with that move. It's not the most accurate move, but it's powerful, and it would have dealt with Garchomp quickly. So sad, man. It just, you know, so it goes. Try again. Oh, that hurts so bad. Could have had that one. Okay. This is... oh my goodness. This team will be undoubtedly a huge pain in the butt. Huge pain in the butt. That's so great. I'm still gonna start with... that's risky. Okay. Probably the same 4, I think. I don't know. This doesn't look good. I'm starting to see many flaws with this team of mine, because these meta teams are like... I mean, they're meta for a reason. This guy's on a 6-game win streak. That's not encouraging for me. But who knows, when I'm on a 6-game win streak, that's always when I lose. Let's Tailwind first. And see if we can do anything with that Aerodactyl. It has a Focus Sash probably, yeah, so it has 1 HP left. I mean, a great hit otherwise. But this is where things are going to be painful. Do a Wing Beat. Okay. Let's just throw up a Sunny Day. And maybe just another, try to finish Aerodactyl off if we're lucky. Finish Jaw. Okay. That's gonna be not a big hit. That's okay. I didn't think Phantom Force could hit him, but I guess it can. Oh, that's good to know now. We can still throw a Dazzling Gleam here. Let's throw a high horsepower over there. They might switch. We'll see. Do they have Levitate? They might have Levitate. No, but it's still not enough to finish it. Dude. So now it's gonna switch out to who? Froslass. So now it's going to... Oh, we're still alive. Froslass is probably going to Mega Evolve and make it Hail, so that's why I'm going to try to run Sunny Day again. See if we can get a hit. So there's the Mega Evolve. And then it's gonna start hailing. Or snowing, sorry, snowing. And then I'm gonna use Sunny Day again. We don't want that snow. Big hit on Froslass, that's good. Use Blizzard. Does still hit them both, which sucks. When there's snow, Blizzard will have 100% accuracy, but normally it's 70%. So, Whimsicott's down, but we did get that other, whatever. Whatever I'm trying to say. Oh, the Tailwind is gone. That sucks for me. Do we want to do that? I don't know if we want to do that. Maybe I don't want to Mega Evolve yet. Or do I? Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. And at the same time, try to get another hit on Froslass, maybe. Don't know what it's going to do. It might switch out. If they still have an Incineroar in the pocket, that could be a problem for us. Okay. Bit of an unfortunate block, but hopefully we can still hit, and it should hit Sinistcha very hard. That's good. Who else are they going to have in the pocket, though? That's what I don't know. Dragapult. Okay. Go for another Heat Wave again here. Maybe just a Protect. Going for Phantom Force, so that is going to... okay. However, we'll take out Mega Froslass. That's good. That's very good. So they are down to... is it Aerodactyl? Oh, and they still have Dragapult. So, okay. I'm gonna Protect here and swap into Dragonite. Because that Phantom Force, I don't want to get hit by with Chandelure. So Aerodactyl protects for no reason. Chandelure protects. Phantom Force still actually hits, so it goes through protect, which is something I definitely forgot. That's a bummer. We're going to extreme speed here. Just to deal with that Aerodactyl. Phantom Force again. Sunlight Fade, so it's gonna hit somebody. They're taking out Tauros. There's Air Slash. We did it. They didn't use Incineroar, but that was an intense battle, but we got it. Whew. Okay. Okay, let's jump back to our menu. I just want to think about how well this is working so far. And also go through any achievements I got. Get that. Oh, some new titles. More good. Lots of VP. All of these things are helpful for like training Pokemon, recruiting Pokemon. We might even be able to, with the quick tickets we got and the VP we got, we can probably recruit somebody. Because why not? Oh yeah, we sure can. Let's do it. We can do a few recruits. So it gives you kind of a random selection of competitive Pokemon, which you can further train however you want. So in this case, it's like I have a chunk of these guys already. I do not have Simipour or Diggersby or Forretress. Bastiodon. There's a few I don't have. Interesting, interesting. There could be some fun picks here. I don't know why I'm drawn to Diggersby, but I am. Yeah, we still have some tickets to recruit it. We have more tickets to do this another time or two. Chimecho, I haven't seen Chimecho yet. There's a few others I don't have either, like Barboder, Sableye, Gambit, and Mowing Form Rotom. Which is very Yeah, like that's fun. I do want Chimecho though, actually. I was looking for a Chimecho, so that's gonna be our winner. We can do one more recruit with tickets, which is fun. Okay. So some of these we have. We don't have Glalie, we don't have Umbreon. We do love Umbreon. We don't have Zarina. Zarina could be fun as well. Real sassy. We don't have a Aromatisse either. We do have that Goodra. I can't remember if I have. I think I do have a Gardevoir. That's a tricky one. There's a few here that would be good. Let me think. What kind of voids do I have on my team right now? Ooh, tough one. What do we think, chat? I'd say what I'm leaning towards most is between like Umbreon and Zarina. Possibly Aromatisse. You like the sassy one? You know what? Sure. And oh yeah, we'll use remaining tickets and some VP. That's fine. One more. Recruiting's kind of fun. Yay. Ariados. Meowscarada. Which could also be fun. I think I already have most of these other ones. I don't have Camerupt yet, actually. And I don't think I have Greninja yet either. So those are also some fun picks. Maybe Camerupt or Greninja. I like Meowscarada too, but I just got another grass type in Zarina, so I want to maybe change up the typing a bit to keep options. We can either have a Speedster or slower, slightly tankier build. I think they both have Mega Forms. I don't know if Mega Camerupt is actually in this game though. Mega Camerupt does exist, but I don't know if it's in this game. Mega Greninja is in this game. Not that Mega Form has to be the determining factor. Okay, it might be Camerupt because I have some ideas in mind for another team. And that's about it for recruiting for now. Now let's look. I want to look at actually my Rain team a little bit. Nice tanky boy. Yes. I might actually... Do I want to do that? Why do I have... Why am I more invested in defense? I mean, maybe that's why. Hang on. We can invest a little bit in defense. But I want to give it some more speed maybe as well. How much faster do I want it to be? That's the question. Although it's like once we have Tailwind going, it may not need as much speed as usual, right? So maybe we can still keep some defense, but invest in just a little bit of speed. And I might swap this for a protect. Actually, that's with a contact, or when I'm hit with a contact. Gotcha. Okay. And that's how easy it is to train Pokemon. I want to put, I think, Protect on a few Pokemon. Might get rid of Icy Wind, as fun as that is. Like, it's nice to lower speed, although it has come in handy on multiple occasions, so I don't know. Do we lose Helping Hand? But that comes in handy too. I don't know. Weather Ball is good to have. We may not need Haze, but it can be nice for resetting. I don't know. Might not be as helpful as we would like. So we'll do that. We still have some options there. Do we want Protect on either of you? Probably. Light Screen is nice though. I might keep Light Screen. I may sacrifice Stealth Rock. Good move, I don't use it a lot though. Sometimes it just helps to be able to survive turns to have time to set things up better, so. And then let's review through here. I'm generally pretty happy with our set here. Like, Solar Beam, I don't know. I don't find myself having many chances to use Solar Beam even when the sun is up. So it's hard to say, or people change the weather on me and then I'm forced to charge a turn. So maybe Solar Beam is not the answer. Giga Drain, maybe. We can recuperate a bit of health back. Is that necessary? I don't know. We can try that. See if it helps at all. I don't think it'll do a ton of damage, though, is the only thing, so I don't know. I don't know. Generally pretty happy with our moveset here, even though Draco Meteor... Yeah, 90% accuracy. It still really sucks that I missed with that on that one battle. Haunts me, but that is how it goes sometimes. Snorlax is pretty fun as additional tanking, but could there be other options better off? Maybe? I don't know, it's been pretty good. Dunfisk. I don't know if I'm still not totally sure on Dunfisk. I keep finding myself having fewer instances of needing to use it. Even though it's nice to have some electric, but maybe I want something else there? Or do we want... I don't know. It's nice to have something tankier, though. It is tankier. Can take some hits. One of these alternate Rotom forms could also be handy, but it's also Jolteon. I'm just thinking out loud here, guys. Also open to suggestions if there's anyone who has. Let's think. Is electric necessary? That's the other thing. As far as dealing with water types, it could be. But grass types could maybe also, and I know Whimsicott is partially a grass type, but electric flying. That's not a bad option. So many different ways to go here. I like the idea of Alolan Raichu, but not very bulky, and that can be an issue. Although if let's just see here. Right now it's losing defense. If I were to lower its attack instead, so then I would switch it to Modest Maker. That makes the defense a little bit better, because we were not going to use attack. But it's iffy. It's iffy, you know? What kind of abilities do we have here? Surge doubles the speed on electric terrain. So that leads me to believe it's maybe... Or hang on a second. Maybe not the right kind of team for it. Uses the target. I mean, that's kind of interesting. What else do we have here? Psyshock. I mean, yeah. There's some cool moves here. We'll worry about that later. I don't think that's the right fit for this particular team. Now, other options could include, we could swap out for a rock type or something like Garganical. However, if we come across water types, we have limited options to deal with it. But we have options for dealing with fire types then. We still could have options for dealing with fighting types, sort of. Like Dragonite is an option. Or what about ghost types? Oh, so many things to consider. This is why team building is kind of half of the process, right? But like a fighting water type has been interesting here. I still don't know if I'm totally sold on it, but it's a pretty solid Pokemon. Pretty solid. Multiple avenues that could be explored, though. Because you don't want to have too many of the same type. It's good to try to, like, compensate for varying weaknesses and such. It is kind of like, yeah. Because you're thinking about a lot of different things. You want to make your team effective and work well together, but then you're thinking about, like, what kinds of things are we going to come up against? What kind of weaknesses does my team have? You know, a very simple example is you wouldn't want a team of all fire types necessarily, because running up against water types or a rain team would be very difficult and not in your favor. I mean, that said, sometimes people do make a single type team as like a fun thing, and they can be good with it, but generally speaking, you're trying to leave as few weaknesses as possible. There's always going to be some weaknesses. There's always going to be teams that tend to counter yours. But, you know, the less often that has to happen, the better. A little bit too slow. Tanky, but slow as well. I don't know if I want another ghost. Another option I considered was someone like Heracross instead of Tauros, but then we have more significant flying weakness. But things like grass could also be an option. We could get a bulky speedster like Superior. We could many things to consider. Some of these Pokemon that look crossed out, it's because they still have moves on them that are not legal in this game. So I just have to switch moves to make them usable. Well, maybe I'm not sure yet about what I could end up switching to. So we might just keep trying to roll with things a little bit as is for now. But I'm still always thinking about how I can change things up a little bit. But anyway, we'll keep rolling with what we have for now. Let's try jumping back in here. See if we can make anything happen. Excuse me, that was a weird hiccup. Oh, fun. Sometimes you're like swallowing at the same time as clearing your throat, and that happens. Okay, this is an interesting theme. We could be handy here. There's a little bit of concern regarding actually we could Stunfisk could be clutch here potentially. I do still want to bring Chandelure in, I think, because it could do some work on a few of these. And then who else do we want? Maybe Snorlax? Snorlax? Or do we want Tauros? Maybe Tauros, because there is some more fire going on. Excuse me. See what happens here, guys. Let's see. We've been kind of up and down tonight in terms of success rate, but you know what? I still live to battle, man. I love it so much. Okay, so we've got Battle of the Whimsicots. I wonder who ends up being faster here, is the thing. We can try to throw up the Tailwind. I have a feeling they might throw up Sunny Day as well. So, because of that, you know, might be worth, see what we can do. Excuse me. Tailwind again. Double Tailwind, okay. That does hurt. That does hurt. Oh, but it's paralyzed. That's good for me. And then Electro Web, which can further slow down their speed a little bit. So we're going to Sunny Day now. And then I'm actually going to use a move called Pain Split with over here to try and get a bit of health back. Azumarill protected, so I maybe made a good prediction there. Sunny Day is up. Which they have fire Pokemon too, so it also powers them up. They also ran Giga Drain, okay. Sadly was not fast enough. Let's see what we can do here. Can we get a Giga Drain on it? Maybe. And in the meantime, I can't really do too much with Pup. Let's protect for now. Hopefully somebody will try to go for an attack on it. That's a good hit there. It's going for Giga Drain there. They both went for Tauros actually, so let's do this now. because none of my moves are really that effective on this guy, so I think what I will do is switch. If I can hopefully deal with that Azumarill. It's protecting, but that's okay, because that means at least it's not attacking me. And I'll still get a bit of a hit on... a light hit, but a hit nonetheless. We no longer... oh, actually, okay. I want to try... they might throw up a Tailwind again, but I want to try to deal with Azumarill. And... try to go for a big hit here. We'll see. We don't have Tailwind now, but they don't either, so... we're still kind of, oh, hey, Andrew. How are you? Oh no, add jail. Oh no. Rip. This... actually, I guess I'll wait till he's out of add jail. Okay, so we took out... who are they going to have here? Let's try to throw a Tailwind up again. And then I want to try to Shadow Ball on Delphox. Delphox is, I think, pretty fast, but... so we'll see. I don't know. Dazzling Gleam. Didn't hurt too bad. Didn't hurt too bad. Okay, I think Andrew's out of ad jail. Oh, we didn't quite get the kill there, but close. That'll hurt. Sunlight is gone. So the deal with this game is that it is kind of like Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, it's basically just battling only, and it's becoming kind of the new competitive standard that they'll use in like official Pokemon VGC tournaments and stuff like that. So, but yeah, same kind of idea as something like Pokemon Stadium. But they really like streamlined the process of creating a competitive team and made it more accessible and a lot easier to do. So I think it kind of lowers the barrier of entry, which is nice. It's not perfect. There's still some flaws that they're maybe working out, but I've had a lot of fun with it so far. So for choosing which Pokemon are on your team, there's two main ways to do it. See if I can deal with this guy. Hopefully. If we're so lucky. The main ways are... will I die? Don't die. Boros died. That sucks. That really sucks. Critical hit. Wow. Sorry, I'm getting to the answer. I was a bit distracted by... There's enough to finish off Delphox, but it's not enough to deal with Oh, but he's burned. He's burned. Drain Punch, which does not work. Oh, and their Tailwind petered out now. Oh, they forfeit. They might have still been able to win, but maybe they didn't have any counters for me. So, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Sorry, Andrew. So for choosing, and maybe I'll just exit out here so that you can kind of see it too. Two primary ways to get Pokemon on your team. The first is a process called recruiting. So if you can go to this little farm here and you can meet like a random lineup of Pokemon. You get to do that like one free time a day, but otherwise you can use victory points, which you just earn through playing the game. So that's not like a premium currency or anything. If you want to like recruit additional Pokemon. So you can add that way, and then it's integrated with Pokemon Home, which is like Pokemon's kind of cloud storage system. So you can import Pokemon there from various other games if you have them, and then bring them here to use as well. So there's a few different ways. I think it's definitely beneficial if you have Pokemon Home. Otherwise it can take a bit to build up a team, but they give you a pretty good selection, a pretty good like starting team that you can work with, and then you can gradually recruit more and go about it that way. In this game at the moment, I think it's around 186 Pokemon that are usable in this game, so it's not like the full Pokédex where we have over 1,000 at this point. They'll probably add more as time goes on, but that's kind of who's currently available. Yeah, it's like honestly, for a free-to-play game, it is pretty chill. They are only like kind of paid things that they have. There's like a premium battle pass, which can get you some extra stuff, but it's not like nothing too crazy. And they have like a starter pack, which gives you some extra box storage and things like that, but it is still otherwise playable. I know free-to-play can be kind of predatory sometimes, but it's not as bad as others I've seen for sure. But yeah, and at this moment it is available on both Switch 1 and 2 consoles, with a planned release on mobile later. I don't think they've revealed when, but I have kind of I used to do a lot of competitive battling a long time ago, and used to run this YouTube channel and stuff. That would have been like, I don't know, I think about 16 years ago. So I've been out of it for a little bit. I've still played Pokemon casually, but not really like this, so it's been kind of fun trying to get back into it again. Flavio or Flavio. I think Flavio sounded better. Oh, I can tell you right now, this team is going to be difficult for me. Yeah. They'll probably, I won't be surprised if they start with either Incineroar Tyranitar or Tyranitar Sinistcha. So then who do I want to start with is the question. Tauros has pretty decent resistances to most of their typing, at least to start, so we can try that. I think we'll bring Dragonite with us, maybe? Question mark. And maybe we want tough to decide, honestly. Maybe I'll still bring Chandelure. I don't know how well it'll work, but we'll try that. Snorlax, yeah, we do love Snorlax here. Snorlax appreciation channel here. Hey, Incineroar Sinistcha, that was one of the combos I figured we might see. So Incineroar is probably going to fake out. Are they going to fake out Whimsicott to try and keep me from using Tailwind, or are they going to fake out Tauros because they fear me possibly getting a hit? We'll see. I guess we're just gonna try. Okay, they went for the fake out on Tauros. Okay. Could have gone either way. Oh no, they just used Trick Room. I used Tailwind to make myself faster, and in Trick Room, the slower you are, the sooner you go. It flips things around. So now, I just made myself effectively slower, which definitely is not great for me. Can we, let's try to throw up a little dazzle, a little razzle dazzle. Yeah, this will be interesting. The Pokemon is a Machable and a Wisp. Yeah, I know. And it's a very scary Pokemon too, if we're being quite honest. That all hurts. So now, yeah, having a significant speed advantage sucks. But we took out Incineroar, so hey, that's nice. That's a win. Sinistcha is kind of an alternate form of a Pokemon called Sinistea and Poltegeist, which is like a ghostly teapot. It's just the, like, you know. Okay, well. Can we get off a sunny day? I don't know. This is a bit of a... Tyranitar is typically fast, so I wonder if... We did get the sunny day, that's good. I wonder if Tauros just survives. Just survives. But Sinistcha is probably still going to attack sooner, which sucks. We're in a pickle, you guys. We're in a pickle here. I think these are the kind of teams where I'm like, that's stressful to try and figure out what to do. try and hit that Tyranitar. I don't know. We do have sunlight right now, so maybe... Could we be so lucky to pull off a solar beam? I don't know. Quick Claw. That sucks. Withdraw. Oh, Gambit, okay. So Tyranitar is going to attack Ice Punch. Went for a big hit on Dragonite. I don't think it's expecting me to have... I don't think it was expecting me to have Solar Beam. So that's good. I think we should be able to... Yeah, take it out with Solar Beam, that's good. Tailwind is gone, that's actually good, because Trick Room is still up. Am I just down to 2 Pokemon? Yes, I am. A little bit unfortunate. How long is... Wait, hang on. Trick Room is only up for 1 more turn, so... I think if I can get a Tailwind up, it might benefit me still. And then let's try to just go for a big hit with Chandelure, but it's dicey. Dicey. Rage Powder, so it's drawing all the attacks toward itself. There I go. Do I still hit both of them though, because I'm using Heat Wave? I might. Yes. Oh, it took them both out. That's huge. That's huge. We did it. Nice. Chandelure the goat. Guys, we finally did it. We got to Ultra Ball. We made it to Ultra Ball rank. That's amazing. That's a good moment. That's a good moment. I was hoping to get into Ultra Ball tonight, so that is a nice feeling. Round of applause for myself, I guess. And you guys, really. The support, the moral support is everything. We even get a little cutscene. Thank you. Oh, I get a special title? Ultra Trainer. Box capacity? Have to be tougher than ever before. You want to go raking in the victories. What else do we... Oh yeah, that's our... More victory points. You generally earn those at a pretty good rate through battling and like completing little missions and things. Dragonite Admirer title. Nice. Okay. Now, there are also single battles in this game too. I would say it's not as much my favorite thing. Like, competitive doubles are the official format that are used in tournaments and stuff, but singles can still be fun. I just find doubles are... the battles go a lot quicker, and just having like multiple Pokemon out at once, there's more, I don't know, strategy and trying to work together and all that stuff going on, and it makes it interesting to me. Singles are still fun, but can be more drawn out. But everybody has their different preferences with it. Do we want to try this again? I don't know. I'm still questioning some parts of this team, which have just not been working super well. Well, let's try. Now that we're in Ultra Ball, I'm sure the types of opponents we'll be finding will be scarier all the time. But, you know, we will see. But hey, at least there's not an Incineroar. There is, however, a Sneasler, Garchomp, and a Mega Frostlass, which are a Frostlass, which probably will be a Mega Frostlass. But for the most part, we'll see how this goes. I think we could have success with this right off the gate. Yeah, we can try this. I think that's what I'll try. Do I want Snorlax in case of dealing with ghost stuff? Maybe? Okay, try it. I don't know. I may regret that. I may regret that. Okay, so they're starting with Garchomp and Volcarona. I was hoping not to see Garchomp right away, but it looks like that is the situation. Let's just protect to start. See what they might be planning to do. Like that Garchomp can very well use an Earthquake or something, and that would hurt a lot. Okay, so it hit its own Volcarona, which is kind of wild. Whimsicott is down. That is unfortunate. However, I have Snorlax, so we still have the potential to get Sunny Day up. Let's see if we can do that. Like, how hard can I hit Garchomp here? Wait, we don't have Sun. We don't have sun yet. Can we take it out? I don't know. I hope I can outspeed it with Tailwind. I think we can outspeed a decent amount of things with Tailwind. The Chandelure is not slow. There we go, okay. Can we hit it hard enough? No, we cannot. So it is gonna... okay, it rock slided. Oh, I avoided it. That is lucky. Now they are gonna Tailwind back. Sunny Day is up. I'm gonna Shadow Ball again because I want to try. Another Shadow Ball would take it out. They may switch, we'll see. Rage Powder, so it's drawing the attention. There's an Earthquake, so that will hurt. Volcarona is out. But that means my Shadow Ball will hit Garchomp, so that's good. Okay, we don't know who they're going to have next, so it could be interesting. Frostlass. Sneasler, okay. Protect on Snorlax. See if we can hit a double Heat Wave here. If we're fast enough. But they have a Tailwind as well, which I forgot. If we just had a Tailwind, we'd be probably okay. However, I think we're in trouble. I think we're in huge trouble. Blizzard. Blizzard will hit me. Yeah, we're too low health to survive it. Okay, so we've probably lost this. I unfortunately don't really have, like, a great way of dealing with either of these guys. Which really sucks for me. Figured that would hurt quite a bit. Sneasler is one of my least favorite Pokemon ever. It's very good, but I hate it. Out of here. Now it comes down to this. How effective is this? Is this just regular effective? Okay. Probably better off using that then, because not enough. Not enough. And unfortunately, it's faster than me, so I don't think there's really, like, don't think there's really anything I can do here. Yeah. Dang, close call though. It's too bad I wasn't able to deal with that Garchomp faster. Because that Earthquake by Garchomp wrecked my chances with Chandelure. There we go, we dropped down a bit. Ouch. I want to try to end on a win though, so we'll try again. I do want to rework this team a bit though, I think. I think the situation with Stunfisk, I mean, I want to use Stunfisk because nobody ever wants to use Stunfisk, you know what I mean? Oh, they have Mega Floette as well. That is terrible. Who are they going to start with? I think... I don't know, we'll try this. But I don't think it's going to be another win. We've got some disadvantages here for sure. Oh boy. Incineroar, Tyranitar. Try to give myself a bit of speed with a Tailwind. They'll probably go for a Fake Out here. They might go for a Fake Out on Tauros. But I don't know. Mega Evolution, okay. Went for Fake Out on Tauros, yes. Go for a small hit here. I want to see if we can be so lucky as to get a close combat off here. Nice. Mega Tyranitar is out. Garchomp is coming out. Try to dazzle him. think I need to prioritize Garchomp here. Incineroar can be annoying for sure, but Garchomp is more annoying. I got a bit of a hit there, not a ton. Not enough to get a kill. That sucks. Yeah, I figured that would get rid of Tauros, unfortunately, but... Who else did I choose here? Stunfisk. Try to finish Garchomp, hopefully. And, yeah, let's see. See what happens. We're just going for double attack. They might protect, they might... But while we still have speed... Stunfisk does not have a lot of speed, to be clear, but... Okay, so they changed to keep it alive. Flare Blitz will hurt, yes. Attaboy, Stunfisk. Okay, Tailwind is gone. That is a bummer. And they still have Garchomp. Also a huge bummer. See what we can do here, I don't know. This is gonna be iffy. I hope we're so lucky as to survive a turn here, but I don't know. Okay, we do outspeed. We do outspeed. This won't do a lot to Garchomp, but it should still be enough to get a kill, which is good. Don't have to get earthquaked. Okay, so I still outspeed Floette even without the Tailwind, which is a great thing to know. Let's try to sleep it. This'll hurt. Not too bad, actually. Not as bad as I thought. I'm surprised it hasn't Mega Evolved yet, because Floette is really scary on its own. Okay, so I will use Shadow Ball because it's 100% accuracy and then Earth Power. Hopefully between those, we should pull this off. Perfect. Okay. That's a win. That means we can end on a win, guys. End on a win and remain in Ultra Ball tier, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Nice. Well, with that, I believe we will wrap up there tonight, but I think we still did pretty decent overall. We had some losses for sure, but we overcame some good battles. So, and I got to the rank that I wanted to get to. So that was great, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I will return to the regular series next week, but I do still want to stream some champions every now and again as well, because I'm having such a blast with this. It's so fun to build teams and try things out and just see how it all goes. But yeah, we'll continue with that. But I will be back with Resident Evil 2. I know I said that last week, but we will get back into that as well. And otherwise, for now, thank you guys for being here and for the moral support. It's been very fun. Hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their night. We will catch you next time, either next week, or I want to try to do some other spontaneous thing soon at some point as well, or maybe another Thursday or something. But anyway, for now, I will catch you guys later. Have a great night.